Tell me which one do y'all want? You know that shit for real though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want club shoulder? You know what I mean? Like, shoot, I got tons of this stuff. You feel me? For real though. You know what I'm saying? Or tell me this. Tell me this. Do y'all want some like tea or whatever? You know that shit for real though. You know what I mean? Only got two of these. You know what I mean? Or what about like a boost? You know that shit for real though. I mean, I used to have three of these, you know what I mean? But I gave one away, you know that shit? Real though, you know what I mean? Or, do you want a lemonade drink right here? Yeah, me, for real though. That shit, for real. I got all this, like, yesterday or whatever, when I, you know, for real though. Anyway, so, now I'm watching, like, a show called Forever, you know what I mean? And the other show I watched was called North Up North. You know what I mean? And it was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? That's it, just like I said, it like made me laugh a little bit, you know what I mean? For real. And as per per yo was the like movie that I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? I mean like just like I said, this woman was going crazy looking for herself. And she want to make a fight her butt. You feel me? For real though. It was crazy as ever, you know what I mean? But yeah, she finally got her shell back, you know what I mean? It was a good ending, you know what I mean? For real though. And found out that she wasn't messing around or nothing like that. Even dude said he had her shell and like, you know what I'm saying? Said he was safe or whatever. You know what I mean? For real though. But that was messed up. Like, why do go check her shell anyway? For real though. But that's besides the point. Now I'm watching like, this like, series called Forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty good. Pretty good for real. I mean like shoot. I like looking at it. I like watching it. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, it's cool, it's over. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm like, doing right now or whatever when I know what I mean? For real though. But anyway, yeah, I'm just like sitting back and chilling. Oh yeah, and yeah, I got nothing, man. I got that, bro. Like, juice. You already know what it is, but shoot. I don't know how that tastes yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it gonna taste or whatever because I remember I like, ate a bunch of prunes when I was younger and didn't like the taste of it. I didn't like the taste of it. For real though. I mean like I'm real serious with y'all right now, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like, the taste of like, the juice of the prune. You know what I mean? For real though, but shoot, hey, my taste buds like, different now. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I might, like it or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Just like, with Takis and all the other stuff that I didn't used to like. You feel me? For real though. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, and like, oh, snap. It's like a difference about that, you know what I mean? But, shoot, it's okay. It's alright, you know what I'm saying? For real though. But my roommate one that I go through all the drinks, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, I gave this dude the soda, I gave him the caffeinated water. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And he drunk a boost yesterday. You feel me? For real though. Today he like, knocked on my door and asked me that I have any more soda. I'm like, oh good lord. Hey, oh my goodness. Dude, like, actually just wanted. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, really though. But, shoot, like sugar more than he like water, you feel me? For real though. I can understand that. So, yeah, I remember, like, when he, like, actually had his heater, whatever. And, like, it was like both of my roommates had these heaters. You know what I'm saying? Every time they, like, cut it on or leave it on or whatever, You know what I'm saying? Both at the same time, the whole, like, like, the electricity go off in all the rooms or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Rattle. So, I'm just up there, like, wondering, like, oh, Lord, I remember I was in the middle of playing my game and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Remember I had a day off, school and all that, you know what I'm saying? And, like, boom, it just went off. I'm like, what just happened? Like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Or whatever, when I, you know what I mean? I know. But I already told you about that. You know what I'm saying? The thing I didn't tell you is that bro wanted to, like, keep on turning on his heater because he said he was cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, when he said he was cold, I wanted to check out his room just to see, like, why he was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I walked into his room, like, 2014. 2000, like, yeah, 14, and his room felt like a cave. Like, it was cold as ever. For real though. I walked in his room. Next thing you know, bam, he have a fan. He got, like, his ceiling fan on. I'm like, well, of course you're gonna be cold. You got your ceiling fan on and all that stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? But he wanted to cut his, like, heater on and still be cold. I'm like, bro, stop that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, I did that because it's my room. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, good lord. Like, shoot, this is crazy stuff. Whatever went on. But, I wasn't even going, like, doing on about it or nothing like that, shit. I just told him I don't want to keep on going through this, like, power outage stuff. You feel me? Brother, all around me, like, this shit, he, like, left this heater on and all that. That's it, so I just, like, I just said this to him, like, right after y'all, like, wake up, cause y'all turn your heaters off. I'm saying, yes, I said it wrote profanity. You feel me? I don't know. I'm not gonna say what I actually see on here because you already know what it is. You already know what they will do with my video. I do use profanity again. You feel me? On here. You know what I mean? I don't want that to happen again because, like, it's messing up my, like, goals on getting the views and, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go through that no more. You feel me? Because, like, it was doing that with a ton of my videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna restrict myself. Like, like, it inappropriate for audience and all that. Like, although I wasn't even talking about violence or nothing like that, it was just profanity. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what was up with that. You know what I mean? Brother, I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I like put down that, like, the video was not for children. You know what I'm saying? But they still did it anyway. You know what I mean? Because, like, no, no, I do not have no idea what's wrong with that. But hey, I'm just, like, try to, like, go ahead and do that stuff, you know what I mean? Go ahead and see what's up. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure I, like, go far with doing this. You feel me? Like, keep on doing these videos and all that, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna just, like, continue on making videos, you know what, like, no profanity whatsoever. You mean? So they won't, like, be bugging on you or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they be bugging for real. You know what I mean? For real though. So anyway, I was like, you know what I'm saying? And see up there, just like, yeah. I wonder how many views I'm getting. That's saying, it's restricted. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, oh my. We put a lot of work in making these videos. And then that happened. You feel me? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm just, like, keeping on a good note. You feel me? Because, like, yeah, even if I get mad, it's nothing I can do. You feel me? It's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? I mean, like, shoot. It's crazy. But that's how it is, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notifications so you can see my next upload and my next post and make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So, farewell, goodbye.